นัตติสันติพลังสุขขังความสุขอื่นยิ่งกว่าความสงบนั้นบ่มี Good evening everyone, brother and sister, uncle, grandpa, grandma, and everyone. Welcome to my live stream today. How's everyone? Today is your peaceful day. I hope today is everyone peaceful day. So, hey, coming back for the live stream today, this evening, or this morning in Asia. The last time that we talk about 4 elements, the air elements, fire elements, earth elements, and water elements. Why we have to consider much about the elements? Because in this world we have only 4 elements: the water, like the ocean, river, everywhere there is the water on this world. The earth, mountain, every country, every nation, we have earth, right? We have fire, a lot of fire. Yesterday I saw the fire, the big fire in Washington state. I hope everyone is fine. I called to my brother monks at the Washington state. They say they are fine because the fire is far away. Yeah, that is fire, the nature fire. For us, we cannot do anything. That is very massive fire. So just only the government can help us. And the air we have everywhere is air, but we have to be careful about typhoon, tornado, hurricane. That is so big, we cannot do anything about that. We just to protect ourselves. We are the human. We know how to protect ourselves. So we cannot do with the outside elements, but for us, we practice about our mindfulness. The really important at this time for the meditate, that is elements in our body, because in our body we have 4 elements. We have air, fire, water, earth. In our body we have only these elements because the spiritual, our mind, they are have a house, our house, that is the mind's living. So we have to consider about our elements. If the elements working together, we are fine, we are healthy. If the elements is not work together, sometimes it's too hard in our body, too cold in our body, that we get sick. You know, we have something happen with the water, like a sneezing, like this, you know, and our body get pain, get hurt. That is, we cannot practice our meditation or our mindfulness. So why we need the medicine when we get sick? We have to have a medicine to take. This is for our sickness. If it's not big happen, we still okay, we are fine. You know, if big happen, then we have to go to the hospital to go to see the doctor to check up our body, what's happened, too hard or too cold, or you know, that is depend on the body. But one thing, why we practice our mind? Because if something happen with our body, but the mind not to worry too much, not stress too much, not feel sad, because when we get sick, we feel like really sadness, we worry about, you know, about die, to die about death. Oh, if I go like this, feel like this, I have to be dying. You know, that we think the mind is make of everything. Sometimes the sick is not much, you know, but the mind is a lot of things. Because when you get sick, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to talk to the friend, or you have a lot of things, a lot of thought, you know. Maybe you worry, oh, I am going to die or something like that. So if we have the mindful enough, we know about the impermanent, we don't think much whatever has happened with our body, you know, with our body. We don't worry too much, because we know that is anicca, is it impermanent, but we have to take care. We have to take care of this body with the clothes, you know, with the food, with the housing or car, or this medicine. That's four things we can take care about this body. So today I am going to talk about the foundation of mindfulness. Yeah, like Chitta is mind, Kaya, you know, the body, and Dhamma, like nature or the teaching. Yeah, and Vedana is the feeling. But for right now, I'm talking about Anapanasati, the mindfulness. The mindfulness, I am going to talk today to the number 6. Number 6, what is in number 6? The number 6 that is really scared, really fearful about our body. But you know, the body, but is the dead body. Why I want you to think, to consider about the body, the dead body, because usually we really scared. We really scared when we heard someone's passing away or die, or in the cemetery, that you don't want to go to the cemetery because you say, oh, a lot of people dies in over there, and they bury the dead of the people. You just scared about the ghosts, about the spiritual, or so whatever. But you never see the ghosts, but you never see the spiritual who passing away. But you just heard someone talking about the ghost. Oh, the ghost is like this, the ghost is like that, but you never see that. But you scared. Why you scared? Because your mind created. You create like, oh, the ghost is look like this, is look like that. In Asia, in my country, when the kid is really nasty, and they like to say, oh, don't go there, that is the ghost, the ghost in over there. And the elderly people like to talk about the story of the ghost. So we don't see any ghost, but we scare, because at that time when you hear and you think about your imagination inside your mind, you create the ghost by yourself, like oh, they say the ghost is really skinny, is big eye or big ear or big nose or big feet or big whatever, and you have to think about that, and you scare. Whatever, when you growing up, you are a teenager, you are old age, but you still scared, because it's in your mind, but you don't see. So when we practice meditation or practice about the mindfulness, we have to know, because we watching our mind, what our mind's thinking, what our mind's thought about that. You scared or not? If you scare, you attach with what you think, what you thought, right? It's stuck in your mind. You cannot get rid of that. So you scare, you always scare that. So, but for the monks, Buddha, he need the monks go to the cemetery, go to see the dead people in over there. You are really scared, right? All the monks too. The monk is a human, but we have to practice about that. So when they have the funeral service, but funeral service in Asia is not like in the United States. It's really different. In the Asia, they have to, if they bury in the forest. The monk have to go to stay by himself. See, over there, if he's scared and his mind is not strong enough, or you cannot let it go, you don't know about the nature, that is your mind teach your mind, what was that I want to say, like your mind teaching yourself, not teach, like a cheating yourself, like you lie yourself. You don't see the truth. If you see the truth of nature, you don't scare her. So the monk have to practice to see that. Like that is the foundation of mindfulness. Number 6, the 9 cemetery contemplation. Yeah, it's the 9. Is 9 place. The 9 place of the body who passing away. Who passing away. So some person when they die in Asia or in my country, they don't cremate yet, or they don't bury yet. That is thinking about the body when they died. What is happen with that body? Because when the people passing away, the spirit is not there. The spirit is not the ghost. I talking about the spirits of the eye spirits or ear spirit or nose or tongue or body and mind is not working because the 4 element is broke. It's not working together. What's happened with the body? The monk have to look at, to think, to consider, to see it. How is it look like? The body is still beautiful or still handsome? The dead body is still handsome or still beautiful? Or it's how about when your eye you see it, what you think, what you scare, you fearful, what you hear at that time when you see it, what you smell. It smell good or smell bad? But why you say the body is smell good? But how about at that time, it still smell good? No. How about the taste? If you think it's good, no, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not good with the dead people. How the touching? You want to give her a hug or give him a hug? When you see the dead people. In the United States, I saw some when we go to the funeral. They can hug the body, the grandpa, grandma, father or sister or wife, because in here is really clean. The the body they make up, the body is look like a sleeping people, it's not look like a dead people. But how about in Asia, in my country, it's not like that. I saw my dad, before I cremate my dad, I opened the casket. When I opened the casket, I saw him like a really big face, the big face, the body is swollen, is like it's not like my dad, it's sting over, really sting the people. That is really strong. Even my dad, I cannot stay close to him. I love him a lot, but I cannot stay close to him at that time. Because he died 3 days already. 3 days already. What's happened? I cannot give him a hug or something like that. That is, we have to know. When we know about this, why, what's happened, is make our mind is settle down, make our mind that is calm or or feel peaceful about our mind. Our ego is not go too high. You have to think when you see them die, oh, they are dying, they passing away. In one day I have to, if I have to, if I have going to die, what should I do for now? For now, what should I do? I should do bad or should do good, or I should have suffering. I should have the peaceful, and think about that. So the peace is coming from this. From if you don't feel scared or nervous or fearful, or this is about this, you will know your mind is become to the nature mind, and you don't scare anything, say like that. So talking about the 9 sementally contemplations. Number 1, the channel, CHARNEY, channel grounds. The channel grounds, that is talking about the people who passing away. In Pali, in Pali language, they say Puna Shapa Lang Kawe Piku. And again, monks, the Buddha said. Again, monks. As if a monk were to see a body discarded in the channel ground. 1 day dead, 2 day dead, or 3 days dead, swollen, blue, and festering. When the people die in 1 day or 2 days, or 3 days, the body is swollen. It's like I talking about my dad. My dad, before I cremate my dad, is 3 days. His body is swollen. It's a really big face. I don't see his eye, his nose, his mouth. And blue. The body is turned to the blue. And the festering, that is, we can see the truth of the nature elements, because the earth, the fire, the air, or the water is not working together. The mind is in somewhere else, like the spiritual in somewhere else. We don't know where it is, but we know only the spirit goes somewhere, or depend on his karma. Is good karma or bad karma? If good karma, the spiritual go to reborn to the reincarnation to be a human, or to go to the heaven or to nirvana, that we believe. And if we do bad, we go to be the animal or hungry ghost or hell. So when the monk go to see the body who passing away, your mind is like it's really changed. About, you have to think about yourself. Oh, when you healthy, when you are healthy, you're working hard to need everything. You want to be a famous, or you want to be the healthy, wealthy or whatever you need, everything. But how about when we passing away? How about him or this one? This one, he is really handsome, he is really wealthy, he is really strong, he is really famous, he is really powerful, or he is what you think. But when he passes away, what he get? What he get? And what is the material that he has? Depend on that one, what he has in behind. What is his in behind. But you compare to yourself. You compare to yourself. Okay, I should have everything. Is for my body, is for my life. The housing, the food, or the medicine, so whatever we need for our body. But when we leave, we have nothing. Why? You have to be the too much greedy or something like that. Like you work so hard, work even you don't have time to take a break, because you need a lot. Is more than what you want, what's necessary you want to get, But it's not like you don't have to have much. Whatever you should, you have much or whatever, depend on you can do, you can make, or you can get, But it's not push you too hard about that. So when you see the dead people, I think everyone, when you go to the funeral service, how you feel, or when you go to the shopping, how you feel, when you go to work, how you feel, when you go to the party, how you feel. It's different feeling, right? But for us, whatever you feel with the party or with the concert or the whatever, but the last one, you have to think about the cemetery, the funeral service. If you think about that, your mind is not feel sad, or you feel, that is in the nature of the body. Okay, when I passing away, I have to the heavens waiting for me. I have Tewada or Vedas or Panyayen or God or whatever is waiting for me in the heaven, that you don't feel scared, but you can do everything what you want to do in the right way. Some say that. So the monk, when they go to the cemetery to look at the dead body, that is the mind is calm down. It's not, it's the mind, or it's not, it's up or something like that. So it's look like when the Buddha still have a life, some lady, that lady, or what is her name? She is beautiful. She's like Miss, it's not Miss Universe, but the Miss in that city. Because so Penny, that is the beautiful ladies in that city. a lot of king is come to the other town, other city, like to come to see her. It's many people fall in love with her because she's so beautiful. Even the king or the president or the whatever, they fall in love her a lot because she's so beautiful. But she has faith to the Buddha. To the Buddha, he always invites the Buddha or the monk to have to have lunch or have breakfast in his house. Even the monk go to see her. That monk see her, and he fell in love with her because she's so beautiful. This monk cannot meditate. When he can meditate, he closes his eye. He saw her, it's calm. He saw her smiling or her face in the mind. He cannot make a meditate. Yeah, and he think of that lady a lot. In one day, that lady's she gets sick. She gets sick. At this time, she cannot make up. She's so tired. She is so tired. She cannot make up. She make like a nature. No makeup, no lipstick or no whatever. She gets sick. When she's come in the morning, she like to to offer the food to the monk. When the monks walk up to walk past her with the armbow, with the armbow, she donate the food to the monk. Or that monk see her, still think about her like wow, she gets sick like this, but she's still beautiful. She not make up, but she's still so beautiful. It's how if she doesn't get sick and she is gorgeous or something like that. These monks always think of her a lot, but later on, this lady, she's get sick, too sick, she cannot make it, and she passing away. When she passed away, and the Buddha said that, the Buddha told the king, please king, don't cremate her yet, don't bury her yet, just leave her over there, just leave her there, because a lot of people fell in love with her. She is so beautiful, but how right now she's still beautiful? And the king said, okay, and they announced to over the city, announced to the people, come to see her, and the monk too. The monk, the people, everyone is so crowded to see her. And the Buddha is over there with the monk. The Buddha said, okay, I want to sell. The Buddha said, I want to sell her. Who want to buy? I want to sell her like a 10,000 kahapana or something like that. Thousand kahapana. Who want to buy it? Nobody. It's really silence there. When the Buddha say, and later on, okay, right now it's not 1,000. It's like a 500. Like an auction her body. And nobody need it. Nobody want to buy. or 500? 300? No one. 200? No one. 100 kahapana? No one. The Buddha asking, why you don't want to buy her? But when she still have life, why you pay her a lot? Like 100,000. But how about right now? It's silent, nobody need it. Even the Buddha said, okay, right now I don't want to buy. I don't want to sell. I want to give you free. Who need her? I want to give her free. You know. He asked the monk after he announced to the people, and he asked the monk who want her, please to go to get her. You know the monks who fell in love with him before, he think about that, and he saw, oh, that is anicca. This is impermanent. Why? Before she is so beautiful. When she gets sick, she's still beautiful. But how about just only 3 days? You know, it's not like her anymore. No, I don't need it. So this monk can meditate. Right now he can make a meditate, and his mind is calm, you know, not too much think about her or something. The mind is a focus. Concentrate to breathe in and breathe out until he get success, get enlightenment, you know, to be a Arahant, that monk. You know, that is so important for the monk who want to get rid of the craving, the tanha, that is can help a lot. So today I just talk about the channel, the channel, the first channel ground, you know, about the dead body for 1 day, 2 days dead, and 3 days dead, and the body swollen and bruised and festering. Yeah, and the next time I want to talk about the channel ground, channel, I don't know how to pronounce that, you know, because I don't look at my dictionary yet. That is 9 Shimintali contemplation, but today just only one, you know, one Shimintali. So everyone, I have the funeral service today. It's not the funeral, before funeral service, like it's not the viewing yet, but we have ceremony, because some ladies is just passing away, you know. She just only 72 years old, you know. She's always falling down, and then she passing away. I go to bless her, to chant for her, you know, and to have the ceremony to teach about the people, because when they lost someone, they, you know, they really so sad about that. The whole family sad with the lost lover, you know, lost some loved one. So that we have to practice meditation or practice mindfulness, because we don't want to feel sad when we get lost. You know, in one day we have to get lost someone, even ourselves. We have to get lost too. You know, we have to be dying, you have to be dead. But before we passing away, we need peaceful in our mind, in our self, in our family, in our universe in everyone. If we know how to practice about mindfulness, because peace is in our mind, in everyone. The peace is waiting for us. Is waiting for us. But right now we have a lot of craving. We have a lot of craving. The peace is not coming up yet. The compassion is not open. It's not coming. Yeah. So thank you so much for today, and sitting silently a few minutes, about 3 minutes before I go. You have to think about what I talk today for the first channel routes. Okay, breathe in really deep, three times, and relax. Let you feel like a nature. Let everything go. Try to make the empty mind. Focus to the breathe in and breathe out. Come back to your breath. Okay, everyone. May all being be well, happy and peaceful. May all being be free from suffering. May good fortune come to your way. May all deity protect you. By the power of the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha and Lord, may you enjoy well-being. Have a peaceful day. Have a good night. Thank you so much. Bye bye.